Yeah, Cliff.
Yo.
Yeah,
Yeah, cut it out.
yeah, yeah.
Cut it out.
Uh, Look, man, this is a Super Bowl stream. As we knew, best team in the league all season. This should not come as any surprise. It's not a surprise to me, not a surprise to Cliff. But it's a surprise to many who are not trying to rewrite history or something we just literally watched yesterday.
I'm hyped, yo. I'm hyped. Be back.
They beat the shit out them boys.
hmm you know what's crazy? I'm not as hyped as I was the first time.
So my wife said that to me. Yes, she was like, "Man, you really calm." It's because like I truly believe like we're the best team in the league. So like our last Super Bowl run was just like every playoff game. I'm just like, holy shit, like,
like this happening.
I'm glad to be here, type shit. Now it's like it's expected. Like and you get that like we talked about it last time, that calm from Jalen. I feel like that's kind of affected our fan base a little bit too, for better.
Yep. Yesterday when I was watching the 49ers game, I was really I was calm throughout the
Yeah.
whole game, just watching it. Even when CMC scored the TD run, I was like, all right, whatever.
We should have blanked him. We should have blanked
Back.
him.
Mm-hmm.
Slay whiffed. CJG put a
Epps.
body on him, and then Epps whiffed before that.
Mm-hmm.
Usually neither one of those guys are missing a tackle in the same possession together.
Right.
Should have got blanked.
Right. So,
Yo, back to the bowl, man. That's crazy.
I'm holding off on buying conference championship gear because I want the Super Bowl gear. I don't want the
Yeah. I have I'm calm like on the NFC East stuff, like, but championship gear I'll hold off on for Super Bowl gear.
Yeah, so I'm trying to decide because I firmly we'll get into like predictions and stuff like that later.
Yeah.
But I'm expecting them to win, but I need like I'm afraid of what I'm going to do if we win. Like the my bank account is going to go crazy because the shit that I'm gonna buy. We win is going.
Yeah.
I'm in a completely different financial status than I was in 2017. So the shit I'm about to buy is about to.
Nah, I went crazy shit 5 years ago. And I was just like, I got magazines from like literally everything. I have laminated footballs, the football being the half and half. I went crazy, bro. Crazy.
Go Birds.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Jesse. Yeah, but I don't know what I'm going to buy. I was in a so I was yesterday. So I watched the game in
same spot.
No. So the
you
spot
pivoted.
that we was going. No, it's Tyler. Tyler will never get in shit, but it's his fault. I'm gonna tell you this. So what had happened was we were supposed to go to the same spot in the same bar, but we knew it was gonna be packed. So it's a day game, but you got to be there at like 11.
Yeah, to get a good seat.
Tyler didn't want to go there early, so he said he was gonna watch at this crib. I'm not watching it at your house. So my bro hit me up. He said he was having something at his mom's house. His mom's husband is a 49ers fan. So you go down the steps. Go down the steps, bro. It's 49ers, everything. Blankets, lights. They got a picture of them together. And it's like a movie poster. And it's him and his wife with 49ers stuff. I want to say bang, bang, 49ers gang at the bottom, framed, all of that, bro.
Look, bro, they go hard. I'm not like that. They travel well, but like when you can't buy tickets because our fan base is so rabid, sometimes you kind of don't show up the right way. But like Niners fans, loyal, bro.
Yeah, bro. Super I'm surprised at that turnout yesterday. It was a lot more red jerseys than any other fan base that has ever come to the lane. They said they were going to take over, but they didn't.
I mean, but also too, like flying across the country for Brock Purdy is a fucking insane financial decision. Insane, coast to coast for Brock Purdy. Are you out your mind?
And he didn't even play. He got scared,
bro. They said, Buddy said, I just retweeted this. He said, have the Eagles seen a quarterback like Brock Purdy all season? And I'm just like flabbergasted. Like, you dead ass? Like, who y'all think bro was? And they did see him for all of 5 plays. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like,
people keep saying like they keep saying, oh, they didn't have a QB.
Why?
That's because the Eagles killed him. So I don't understand.
Yeah, we didn't win because they were hiking the ball to CMC. Why? Why,
They don't want to bring it up. They don't. There's a
bro?
reason for things.
It's crazy. Like Buddy was what 9-0, 11-0 coming into this game or something. Whatever fuck Brock Purdy record was.
Hmm.
They was like next Tom Brady. They were like, man, it's time. It kind of reminds me of when he replaced Drew Bledsoe. No, the fuck it doesn't.
It's a completely different situation.
Am I tripping? Am I taking crazy pills? Have the Eagles seen a quarterback like Brock Purdy?
They was hyping him up all
Yeah.
fucking week, yo. And I knew it was gonna I knew it was gonna end up happening that way. I didn't know that he was gonna get knocked out. But either way, people don't realize that pressure was gonna get to him
Hmm.
the entire game. The Eagles have a generational defensive line. Did y'all think
Bro,
like it was gonna magically like figure out how to block Hassan Reddick?
come on, man. They had the backup tight end on Hassan was crazy, crazy. So, but that's the thing about Kyle Shanahan that people say like he doesn't he'll scheme to death. Like it's like his Achilles heel. He doesn't take it into account like personnel. Like, oh, on
Mm-hmm.
paper this looks great, but no, dickhead, you have Hassan Reddick, probably defensive player of the year candidate, being blocked by a third string quarterback, or I mean tight end. What are you doing?
He just didn't. He just doesn't think. And then and on top of like um, people saying like, "Oh, Brock Purdy continued to play well." Like that doesn't. He was still getting in the backfield even when what was it? Josh Johnson was back there. Like the
Mhm.
quarterback didn't matter. It was the
Bro,
whole line and
he
the
got a
blocking.
concussion. Well,
Yeah, bro. Like shit didn't
son,
matter.
it doesn't and didn't. And they were like, yeah, if you would have played the whole, I feel like we were robbed of stop. We can what if all evening. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
what the reality was, bro got his elbow broken, whatever the fuck happened, and didn't have the spice to get back in the game. Come on, like let's call a spade a spade. Like you make some shit shake. Like you play through a lot of injuries. Obviously, we don't know the
Mm-hmm.
extent of his injury. I'm sure we'll get details, but like
I don't really
championship
care.
game, bro.
I
He was
don't
looked
really
like he
care.
was saying he looked like what's the meme? He's like, I don't give a damn. You broke your elbow. I don't give a
Mm-hmm.
fuck. I don't care,
You know,
dog.
the thing is, bro. If you could go back into the game after Josh Johnson got hurt, you should have been playing the whole time. I don't care if you couldn't throw. If you couldn't play at all, you don't play. Y'all go out there and try some Christian
Son,
McCaffrey Wildcat shit the whole
they
game.
said Cliff, they said oh, so he's good to throw screens and come back right. What if what is he, that's what he always does. He's not
He's
pushing the
gonna.
ball down the field. He's a game manager. He can throw a screen, he can play. He didn't want it.
He was scared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Man, the
that was a
all week they were
crazy.
saying Brock Purdy never saw a crowd like Philly. So
I tweeted that after
he
the
tried to tell
Sixers
people.
game when they was chatting to the Brooklyn Nets with Kyrie. And they
Oh,
were just at his head the whole game. I was like, y'all think he's gonna Brock Purdy can play in front of these people? They're like, oh, the Niners, it's different. No, it wasn't clearly because that boy did not want to go back in the game, and he could
I don't
have.
know. Mm-hmm. That was the cool one. He walked back in the game. I'm like, that's weird. So he could have been playing this whole time.
Right, Mahomes was limping around for 2 games straight, but Mr. Relevant gets a pass, which is crazy. Mahomes is like, fuck no, I'm not coming out of this game. Wincing on literally every single throw,
Mm-hmm.
that he threw a dime across his chest going to the left, and
Mm-hmm.
like was wincing crazy, like he's in crazy pain, in crazy pain. But that's the difference. Super Bowl MVP versus Mr. Relevant.
Some players want
Case
it, some
closed.
players don't.
George Kittle said that they would found out if we were physical. Yeah, I mean y'all did.
Not keep me out of the game.
Yeah, not two QBs out the game. They're like, yo, it's not fair. What's not fair? Teach your O line how to squabble. I don't know what else to say. I'm
Nick
supposed to
Bosa
feel
played.
bad. I didn't see him. I didn't
Trent
see him
Williams
talking about.
played. Fred Winter played.
Listen, I was about to say fuck Trent Williams, but look, bro got it.
He big as
He got it.
hell, yo.
He got it. He got it. He built different. Uh, who did he slam? Kavon Wallace.
Come on. For nothing,
Yeah,
bro. For nothing.
yeah.
Come on.
Well,
Come on.
I
Just
think
standing there.
I think Kavon. At first he was grabbing Debo's helmet and then let it go, and they were just still talking back and forth. But then he was just like, "All right, I'm gonna end this and slam shit out, bro." Like,
But
God
it's the
damn.
way it's like he grabbed him, stopped, and then threw him on the ground.
And they a soul press him out. No. Somebody walked up to him. Trent, that is. somebody else. I forgot who it was, but like nobody else pressed Trent out. Usually, when a guy is
Oh, the
that big and
Dominican
that
Sue.
dangerous, yeah, well, yeah, and he's,
And
you
he
know
the
what I'm
same
saying,
size. So Sue was like,
yeah,
so
and
Trent was
he's
like, all
also
right, fuck
like he loves that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, get his ass out the game, bro. Like
yeah,
he's gonna do
yeah,
something
yeah. It was
stupid.
Sue. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was Sue. He's
They was
nuts.
on some. They was on some at the end of the game shit. I felt like they was trying to hurt people,
No,
which
bro, for sure.
because like the out of bounds playing on Jalen with fake Troy Polamalu, who Funga tried to push him
Yeah,
out. The whole fight and shit. Like, bro, y'all took an L, bro. Just I'm saying, take an L. We was probably talking crazy shit. Y'all
rightfully,
was never beating us. Shit was
never,
never happening.
never. That's y'all fault for believing in that fool's goal. Also, keep that
Mm-hmm.
man upright. I don't know what else to say. But
Mm-hmm.
also, like when it was a play when I think Jalen scrambled to the left, it was a design run or something. Um, and he got popped. And then at the end of the play, Greenlaw like clearly took a shot at his back, like lower back. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, bro. And then Greenlaw was punching at the rock at
I
the
was
end of
just
the
about to
game.
yup.
What the fuck are you
Weird,
on,
yo.
bro?
They are weird, yo. They're weird. They're a weird team, yo. Like they
What
was
are
just
you
mad as hell
on?
that they was losing.
Dirty.
57 little head first at
Right, right, right.
yep.
That was
It was
Greenlaw. Or
Greenlaw.
no, no,
Yep.
no.
Was it
Is
Greenlaw?
Greenlaw 57 59? I can't remember. But I think that's the
They're
play.
all dirty. They're all dirty, bro. I
I
don't
think
give.
that's
The
the
only one.
play.
The only one I fuck with is Fred Warner, and I fuck with both Nick Bosa, even though he's racist.
I mean, they're good
But
players, but they got son. He was
it's left hook
jab,
crazy.
and then bro,
Now them jabs was on
he
point
hit
though.
him. He hit
He
him.
did.
He hit the ball, but he was also like he
Oh,
hit that man a couple times, bro.
bro, I'm about to say them jabs was on point.
One
They
hundred
was hitting the
percent,
ball every single
100%. Yeah, it was Greenlaw. Fuck him too. Look, man, when Fred went down, I was like, look, bro, if you don't come back, it sucks to suck.
time.
You
If
know?
he dies, he dies, bro.
Fuck, I don't
I
give a damn,
don't
bro.
care.
What? Nobody cares when our players get hurt ever, ever.
Nope.
Jalen went down, missed 2 games, and y'all counted the whole team out.
No, no, no,
Questioning
no,
his
no.
MVP candidacy. Questioning if we had a legit defense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying
He
to hear
went
that shit. I
down.
don't feel
He
sorry for
went
them
down.
boys,
He went down. And they acted like he never got hurt. They acted like the team was just the team, and just like we should
bro.
win regardless. And nobody gave a fuck.
They picked the Giants because of they thought Jalen wasn't 100%,
Mm-hmm.
and they were going to crown the Giants for beating a busted up Jalen. They were ready to do that. All time Philly great weekend,
Mm-hmm. Oh no,
100%,
this weekend was fucking perfect. Yeah.
100%. We'll get to Jokic in a minute. We'll get to Jokic. He's not off the hook. Oh my God, he's not off the hook.
Yeah, he got fucking fried, yo.
Bong, 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 switch, bong, bong, bong.
Bro,
What?
when Wild tweeted out the man is getting his ass bust, I was like, yeah,
Bus, bus. And you know what? And we'll while we're on the topic now, but like we'll get back to the Eagles. Bro, he was getting bombed on the whole game. Like
mm-hmm,
it wasn't just like a
mm-hmm,
MB went crazy in the fourth quarter type shit. No, no, no. We were losing the game, so it didn't hit the same.
mm-hmm,
But no, Embiid was targeting that man, and
mm-hmm,
I think I'm vindicated. I feel vindicated, regardless of what happens with Embiid, All-Star starter, MVP or not. I'm vindicated to know that I'm not taking crazy pills because they think that Jokic is the best player in the NBA.
mm-hmm,
They think that
mm-hmm.
he's absolutely the fuck not.
And it was clear as day. Like
Clear as day,
that performance shows you like the clear talent gap as far as like a nigga that can hoop and somebody that just pads his stats and just
bro.
gets that. Like it's a clear talent. Like Wobby tweeted, he was like, it's not a discussion anymore. Who is just the better basketball player?
But also, Cliff, it's not like Embiid always typically wins that one-on-one matchup with
Mm-hmm.
Jokic. I mean, even the game that we lost last season to them when
He
they
won
went
the
on a
year.
run when Jokic was on the bench and they won
Mm-hmm.
the game because Bones had an out of the body experience, which is hitting 3 after 3. Embiid won that matchup.
Yep, usually
I'm
does.
just like chat, help me understand like why. Like I understand like we're hoop purists, hoop enthusiasts, so we understand the value that somebody like a Jokic brings, but like he's not better than Joel Embiid. Am I tripping?
People just, I don't know, bro. People who they're just nerds who were never able to play, were never athletic, could never do anything that Joel Embiid does, and they found a way to get into talking sports by using
Mm,
math and numbers and stats, and they try to use those numbers to validate a player being better than another instead of just watching the game.
bro, he got dropped off so bad they had to bring up the motherfucking bubble. They're like, at least, Jokic has been to a conference finals. The bubble?
Nobody counts that.
What? What? I hate it. But he
Nobody
got
counts.
dropped off. Dropped off.
Jokic is tough. I mean, no,
He's very
nobody's
tough.
saying he's tough. We're just saying he's not better than Joel Embiid.
He's 100% like I don't discredit anything. Like I think I was definitely like beating the drum like leave the Jokic shit alone. Like he won 2 back-to-back MVPs. You know what I'm saying? Like I've said it on the pod, I've said it on Twitter. Like we don't get anything from blowing steam about that subject anymore because like
Mm-hmm.
one, we've been vindicated from that, but we've always known like Embiid is the better basketball player, and they still like move the goalpost after that W. They're like, yeah, Embiid's the more talented player, and Jokic makes his team better. If that is true, why hasn't he gotten out of the second round for the last 2 years
Mm-hmm.
either? He ends up in the same place Embiid ends up every year, getting knocked out in conference semis and at home.
Yep.
How's he, if he's that good of a team impact guy, then why does he impact his team?
They never want to talk about it, bro. The way they did, I said it last week, bro. The way they discuss Joker and the way they discuss Embiid is like two completely different. They prop up Joker as to be like the next
We know why,
white
bro.
Shaq. Yeah, I know why, but they prop him up to be like the next white Shaq, and then like everything with Embiid is like basically saying like, oh well, needs to be better at this. He needs to do this. He hasn't made it down the second round. You could just look at the coverage after we won. ESPN posted Harden coming off getting the still off the bench, and they posted the Yang and Shake fight. They posted on their YouTube channel, Jokic and
73
Embiid
points.
combined for 70, 71, 72 points. Nothing is about how Embiid dominated. Nothing is
No,
about that. It's just like
it's not good for the narrative. It's not good for the agenda.
it's an
Bro,
obvious like agenda against Joel at this point. He notices it, and then I'm at the point where like I don't care anymore,
yeah.
bro. It's just
He
obvious.
he he understands the agenda. He's an asshole. It's Philly too. Like it's just like the coverage versus on Hurts, the coverage on Nick Sirianni. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's weirdo behavior. Like if Nick wins a Super Bowl, oh my god, that's just like
Bro,
if
he gonna
Embiid
talk
wins the
so much
final. Oh
shit.
my god, oh
He
my
gonna talk so
god.
much shit.
Talking about he has a punchable face now. Jesus Christ, Nick gonna be drunk as shit on
Bro,
Broad Street.
you saw him on the sideline after the whole fight shit happened.
Yeah, he's nuts, bro.
He was hyping the crowd.
Yeah, he walked away and told the crowd to get louder. He's sick. Whole time I'm thinking like, please guys, don't do anything stupid.
He like nobody run off the bench. Like,
Yeah, he's like, nah.
he
He throwing gas on a flame. He's crazy, bro. He's crazy. And also, let's talk about the Cowboys and the Giants players glazing the shit out the Eagles. That's the weirdest loser energy I done ever seen.
Nah, that
Bro
dick eating
said,
Michael Parsons was
"You're a
crazy.
hero, Lane. You're love you, big bro." What?
Nah,
Get off your knees. Kayvon Thibodeau said, "Yo, the way it's looking, we might be better than Niners. Y'all both got packed by 31."
bro, I've never seen something like this. Nigga Micah said, "Go win one for the division." Nigga, what?
For who? For our division.
I never heard something like that
For
before,
us. For the team. What, bro? Fuck y'all. I wish the Eagles would get on Al Gore's internet talking about, yo, go Michael, go bring one home. What?
I immediately would want them off the team, you know.
Yo, Lane just hit him with the what emoji was it? The handshake emoji?
I think it was like the handshake emoji. And I think
The handshake emoji? Bro,
yeah.
get off your stop. The glaze is nuts. Crazy slop.
I ain't never. And then the Empire
I
State Builder
never.
posted that we supporting the Eagles.
That's crazy, bro. New York.
I think Jalen Brunson tweeted. He was like, "What?"
Hey, he an Eagles fan. Son, I know we're a good team, and I understand like we're the culture right now. Like the people see what's going on in Philadelphia with the Eagles, and like they want to be a part of it. I think that's what it is. Like, and I get it. Like, but like, I'm a hater at heart, so I'm never gonna like. I would never be like, "Yo, go big bro, go win us one."
No,
What? And then he
that
hit you
shit
with
is
an emoji, and you
crazy.
send a paragraph back.
And he sent another one. He sent another emoji.
Oh, back to that.
Yes, bro. He sent this one. He sent the little crossing fingers joint, bro.
Nah, Lane's sick, bro. I ain't never seen the slurp like that for
That shit.
a rival.
That shit. I was like, yo, nah. It's no like I
Kayvon talking about
respect
y'all
it. I
better.
guess.
He said, "Yeah, I think we're better than the Niners." And then the Niners, I think one of the Niners players talking about in the comments, Cap, y'all niggas is having a mid off. Why are y'all arguing about this?
And Brandon
No,
Graham would
you
ever
did.
do something
Hell
so
no,
sweet. Yeah, but Brandon Graham would never do no shit like that. That
never.
I've never seen something like that.
Yeah,
Go win
Micah.
one for
He
our
said
division.
Micah want to be an Eagle so bad, 100%,
Micah
one
and
hundred
Trayvon
percent.
Diggs want to be Eagles.
Yeah, 100%. Trayvon talking about, man, he sound like me talking about Jalen Hurts is a leader. Yo, get off your knees
That's
now.
somebody. That's somebody.
Stand up.
That's somebody I want to get behind.
Stand up,
Yo,
bro.
cut
What?
it out.
I understand that was your former teammate, but now the checks get cut by two different GMs. You gotta pick a side. Arguing over who was the biggest loot. That's why I've never seen that.
And we
Arguing
just
over
over
who
there
was the
chilling.
biggest loser. I'm just like, bro said, nah, I think we might be better than Niners. He said, Cap. No, y'all both suck.
Both got packed up.
Huh? What am I missing? Yeah,
Cowboys
gotta be
fans
sick.
was sick, bro. They was in the comments, in the
Gotta be
comments,
sick.
lighting Micah up.
Gotta be sick, bro. And they were talking about the whole game. They were like, "Yo, if Dak played like this, like how Jalen played yesterday, he would be getting dragged." No, sir, because if Dak played like Jalen did yesterday, y'all would be going to the
He
Super
would
Bowl.
have won. Y'all would have had to
Y'all
play
don't get
us,
it.
but y'all would have won.
Y'all don't understand. And also, they're like, "Man, he only passed for 120 rushing touchdowns and time of possession." Just it gives them boys a conniption. They can't understand and grasp the concept of figuring out what a team's weakness is, and you can really break a team when a team thinks they're elite at something and you show them otherwise. They kept
You're
running at
like,
them boys' throats. But best rushing defense in the league, 4 rushing touchdowns. Here, you want a QB sneak? Boom, you got it. That's crazy.
it was really the 40. So what the 49ers tried to do, it was so obvious. They were just like, all right. They thought they were like, okay, as long as Jalen, we stop Jalen from bouncing these runs and we stop this RPO, we stop them. No, now we're just gonna run the ball regular, and y'all can't stop that. So y'all so focused on the outside, and we're just gonna run it right at you.
Nah,
They ran
poor
it right
Fred.
at Greenlaw.
Poor Fred. The RPOs, he was just stuck, like trying to make a decision. Like that was his role. Spy Jalen. But Jalen's like, all right, you sit with me.
You
Go
said,
Kenny. Go Kenny. Go Boston. Go
you chill over
Miles.
there.
What? Hey, that was funny. What a weekend, guys. Yeah, Fred was lagging. Poor guy. It's just too many ways to win. It's like we've seen it. Like also too, shout out to Devontae. He's a cheater. Love it.
Yeah, absolutely love it. Yep, cheaters. Because
Love it.
I think I know what the Eagles do to hurry up. So when he caught the ball, it looked like he was doing a sign. I guess it's
Yeah.
for them to hurry up, but it looked like he was celebrating. So
Yeah. They covered it up well.
so
I'm
I
sure
think
they have like that's a sign, right?
yeah. So I think I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So that's probably why San Francisco never like looked at it because the refs
Yeah.
never wavered. They just said he caught it.
He's
Devontae
a
looked like he was
goat.
celebrating. Meanwhile, because on they never showed the Eagles rushing on camera
Yeah.
because they were
No.
like, "Oh my God, what a great catch!" Da, da, da.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Devontae's like, "Hurry the fuck up!"
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. Like he didn't catch that shit. But the stretch for that grab was crazy. And go for it on 4th and 3 against the number 1 defense in the league. Nick's crazy. But you believe in your defense to pack up Mr. Irrelevant. So like fuck it. Fred Warner was
That's
focused on Jalen the whole game. They took advantage. They did exactly what they did to Micah, to
yep,
Fred.
yep, and they ran right at Greenlaw. Yep.
He's
Oh, and
he's
so
crazy.
that 4th and 1 play. So I looked at it again. So it's the exact same play that you remember the Dallas Goddard touchdown from the Giants, the one-handed one.
Mm.
So they did it again on the side, but our receivers like bumped into each other. So Jalen just stopped looking over there, but he got open again. So
Mm.
he rolled out, and then that's when he hit Devontae on the. Because I looked at it, I was like, oh shit, like what happened on the other side? And you could see them like bump into each other on accident. Jalen just stopped looking over there. But
Jalen missed AJ.
I was going to ask you about that. Thoughts on Jalen's performance?
Um, I think he was a game manager yesterday. I think he had some balls that he missed. He looked kind of. He didn't look like he was seeing ghosts by any means, but he looked like they were taking away what he does well, and he was
Mm-hmm.
adjusting in real time.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking the same thing. So like the RPO stuff. One thing you got to remember, like one thing I just had to keep reminding myself. And I was telling y'all, like they're the #1 defense for a
Mm-hmm.
reason. They disguised. We should have CP on. He probably could explain this better. But like their disguises
He
probably.
said he wanted to have a session this week to watch film. I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
I'm not doing this.
I'll do it though.
but they probably disguised stuff really well, and like you said, took away all of his like initial reads or
Mm-hmm.
what he thought he was going to see. But luckily, the Eagles are so good that we can beat you in
Yeah.
different ways. Like, okay, if you take these away, now we're going to run the ball.
Yeah.
And then you saw at the end of the game when the 49ers adjusted to, okay, now if they're just going to run it right at us, Jalen finally was like, all right, now I can pull the ball and get outside and start running around y'all because now y'all
Mm-hmm.
not focused on me anymore because we're running the ball so well.
We played literally the game that we play all year. Like we figure out we kind of stumble at the gate sometimes in the first quarter. We'll go up, we'll get that first drive, get a tutty or whatever, kind of slow it down. In the second quarter, we figure some shit out. Nick and that coaching staff, man, they make great adjustments in the second quarter, and they always take advantage of it. What
I
up,
saw
Chris?
here
Talk
earlier
to us
when
fucking nice.
when the Eagles had wide receiver trips on the 49ers stack that side and that linebacker continued.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
We adjust really well. Like like we're a really good second half team. We adjust really well to what like the opposing defense is doing and the offense.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I like us against anybody.
Ola
But
just tossing them boys
yeah. Oh
around.
my god. You see that one clip when
My
oh my god when Baldy was like you can't get tossed out the club like this.
nah, they were just taking turns pancaking niggas, bro. Jordan pancaked Bosa. Lane pancaked Bosa. Like their heart was crushed by halftime.
Mm-hmm.
By
Luckily,
halftime, it was over.
that was the best defense Jalen and the Eagles will see.
Let's pivot, man.
Mm-hmm.
Predictions, thoughts, Pat.
My prediction: Pat will have to go nuclear for them to beat us. Like which he can do, but how is that ankle going to hold up? You got
He
to
got 2
remember
weeks. He got 2 weeks, but that's a high ankle sprain. They'll go away in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Their offensive line is not that great.
Dog water.
That's why I kind of wanted to play the Bengals because Joe would have had no time to do anything.
Yeah, because Frank Clark and fucking Chris Jones was destroying that O line, destroying them.
But I just don't think the Chiefs match up well against them because our offensive line will dominate their defensive line. Their offensive line can't even hold a candle to our defensive line. They literally have Pat. Their secondary isn't good.
Yep.
Pat will have to go nuclear in order for them in order for them to beat us. They cannot stop the run. They just don't. They don't match up well. And like their only saving grace is Pat and Travis Kelce.
For all that Pat is too, I think the greatest generational quarterback, greatest of our generation, probably has the second best resume, if not the best, in his first 5 seasons, other than Tom Brady. When Pat does get frazzled, he gets frazzled. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not as infallible as like when Jalen's playing shitty, he comes out the same Jalen next. I'm not saying like it's just like a composure thing. Go back. I was looking at a clip. I was what's the boy's name? The defensive end for the Raiders, big white boy, tatted.
Crosby.
Yes. He got into it with Pat.
Mm.
And he just kept shoving him, kept pushing him, hitting him everything. He was like, if you get your hands on Pat, just you don't have to hit him. You don't have to sack him. Just hit him every play. He'll get pissed off. And I think Mason hit him late one time. It didn't get called. And then Pat, that was the clip when Crosby or when Pat was yelling at Crosby, talking about, I'm here type shit.
Mm.
It's a competitive nature, sure, but like he can get you can get in his head a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, top down, we have the best roster in the league. I mean, I think that's known. But like they have Pat Mahomes. If he goes crazy, they win. If we contain him, we win.
That's going to be the key is going to be how his ankle holds up, honestly. And honestly, the Bengals.
Yeah, Barnett's nuts. He's dirty as fuck.
But hit Pat
Where's
late. Where's
Barnett
Barnett when you? Yeah, get it out the way early too.
He's
Get it out the
dirty
way
as shit.
early. Fuck him up. What up, Dave? But
when I hate this, but when Barnett went down, I was like, that's gonna save us a couple penalties for the rest of the year. Yo, he's dirty, bro. He should be on the Niners for sure. He would fit right in.
He would probably, oh my god, he would probably dominate him.
Yeah, he'd fit right in.
But as far as what was I saying about so the Bengals low key kind of they figured Pat out in the second half. Because a lot of people are blaming the Osai, that penalty on Osai. That's not Osai's fault.
They would have been in field goal range anyway. They would have got 3 yards.
2 to 3 yards away from field goal range, bro. They was going to get that regardless. Plus, why aren't you blaming it on the guy who threw 2 picks that y'all was claiming the king and he's better than Pat Mahomes and he can't and he's beat Pat three straight times and why don't y'all them 2 picks? He couldn't drive at the towards the end of the game when they needed it. So,
bro, buddy Nick Wright said Burrow is fantastic, a truly great player, but he had a golden opportunity simply yesterday, couldn't take advantage. He had a ball twice in the fourth quarter in a tie game. Those drives ended in an interception and a punt. And then Buddy responded, he said, you do realize Mahomes scored all his drives went fumble, punt, penalty-led field goal where he completed 0 passes. He's not a god, bro, like by any means. And that Bengals defense isn't like a world beater. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, he was like, Pat is amazing, but he was throwing to Valdez Scantling. You know what I'm saying? He was down, 3 receivers. Like, they don't have the weapons, I think, to go blow for blow with teams like they used to.
Which is fact.
And that secondary is horrendous. They have like 2 rookies back there.
Yep.
A 7th rounder. Like, come on, man. Smitty and AJ should go crazy.
So what's the deal with Juju, Harmon, and all of them? Is that like extended injuries or was it just like a game? And I didn't see what happened. I saw no.
What did Dave say? Why y'all laughing at Dave? He hating?
What happened?
Chiefs Kingdom. Dave, get the fuck out of here.
Valdez Scantling versus Slays, a matchup I love. They got to figure out a plan for stopping Kelsey. Bro, Kelsey just goes out there and runs whatever the fuck he wants. You cannot sit there and tell me Kelsey runs assigned routes. He goes out there, and I'm pretty sure somebody told me he said it on the Kelsey podcast. Yeah. He doesn't go out there and run the assigned. He just does whatever he wants, and Pat finds him.
He has like he'll run a little comeback, and then I think he has like an option tree of just do whatever the fuck he wants, and they be playing like backyard football. But I mean, they probably have the best chemistry of any receiver quarterback in recent history. Probably next to Gronk and Brady, and they probably have more chemistry. Oh nah, Gronk and Brady was crazy.
Yeah, but that Pat and Kelsey like sits and flats and then runs around when Pat. That's Chris. That's exactly what he does, bro. He just waits for Pat to expend the play and then he take off. And that's why it's so like I'm like, why is he open all the time?
All the time. He finds a soft spot every single time. It never fails. He said, "I go wherever I think Pat wants me." They probably are telepathic. It's insane. I'm like, when did earlier this season when Kelsey had 4 touchdowns? 4 touchdowns in a game, and I think he had 8 yards on the whole game or some shit.
Yep.
What? Yep. How's Travis Kelce, probably the greatest tight end of all time at this point, get wide open for 4 touchdowns?
Bro, he just runs around. But that chemistry is insane. That's something. Luckily the Eagles have the team to slow it down a little bit, I think, because we have the corners to stay with their receivers, and we have the linebackers to like contain Kelsey a little bit, or you just put corners. I don't know how you defend them, but we have the team. We have the optionality of
we had a person
just sending different looks at them. and we have the D line to get to Pat and
We're
to
gonna hit
stop him
Pat.
from being mobile in the pocket. Yeah, and to stop him from being mobile in the pocket.
Hey, Cliff, this gonna be. But listen, and we said this for months, weeks. It's probably since like week 6, 7, 8. Best teams in the NFL at the time. We were saying Bills, Chiefs, Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
So we knew what it was. Like, if you want to win, you gotta beat the Chiefs.
Facts.
Pat's
Facts.
always going to be there.
That got to be a threat to run that world.
TJ
If
Edwards going to get
Pat,
cooked
yeah,
by
if Pat
Kelsey.
isn't like a
Yeah.
yeah, but like it's like you can't say that. It's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Travis Kelsey, bro. Like
Yeah, yeah.
he's gonna cook everybody.
Yeah, it's like
That's like
expecting
when
Tobias to slow KD down. Like KD's going to get
yeah.
his. It's okay.
That's what when people
Don't
were
hang your
saying
head.
when people were saying like Kittle was going to cook us. I mean, it's George Kittle. Like it's some stuff. Players are great. The other team gets paid too, bro.
Yeah,
Like other players are great, and they'll be able to expose our players. Like we don't have the
yeah,
greatest team ever where we're going to stop everybody and score every time we get down the field. Like
yeah.
it's going to be a game. I don't think we're going to blow them. I think we won by 2 scores, but I think it's going to be a good enough game. The Chiefs have showed this season that they can be hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not gods.
Well, also
They're not the
like
Chiefs of old.
the Eagles. Who did they play? Bitch, this is game 20. If we haven't played anybody worth beating yet, like you just don't like Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Jalen is 7-0 against playoff teams. You can't have it both
Yep.
ways. Who did the Chiefs beat besides the Bengals? Like that's worth writing home about. I think
Who
did they
they
beat the
beat?
Bills? They don't have and they lost to the Colts or some shit. Like they don't have the greatest, you know what I'm saying, like schedule either. But none of that shit matters, right? They both teams have been the best team on paper all
And
season. 2 number 1
and and,
season in the Super Bowl. Like that's how it's supposed to be.
and instead of people saying these 2 teams are just in a tier of their own
Mm-hmm.
compared to the rest of the league, people are trying to say, oh well, they didn't beat anybody. No, they're just in a completely
They're just
different
better.
tier
Yeah.
than they're just in a completely different tier than every other team in the
And
NFL.
we
And that
kept saying it
happens.
all year too. We were like, man, does the NFL, and we kind of had to catch ourselves. Like, does the NFL suck this year? Or there's just a bigger gap between the best teams and the worst
Mm-hmm.
teams? And those best teams went out and handled business, and those shitty teams were shitty. Both things can be true. The NFL cannot have a good season, and those great teams are doing exactly what great teams are supposed to do.
Like
But it's
people are mad.
Philadelphia, so they don't want to admit that.
People are mad at us because we beat the shit out of every lesser team,
Got
like
the
we
number
were
1 seed
supposed to.
and had the
Like
easiest route to the playoffs or to the
right
Super
now,
Bowl.
now I could see if our games were coming down to one possession, like the Vikings, all of their games were coming down to one possession. I could see if that's what happened. They're beating the lesser teams by 3, by 7, and you're looking at the Eagles. You're like, okay, well then they're frauds. No, we were beating teams. We were resting our starters in games. Just resting them because we were beating the shit out of teams so bad. But
Cooking them.
the people don't want to acknowledge that. They just want the narrative of no way the Eagles should be this good because it's Philadelphia, it's the Eagles, it's the Sixers. They can't be this good. No one likes that city. Blah blah blah. They just can't accept that we're good.
I'd much rather people be honest about how they feel about Philadelphia's sports organizations. If you hate the fan bases, kudos. I'll give you that because I hate them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a part of it. I'm in it. But like don't discredit like the actual teams and like the talent that both rosters have. The Sixers just dropped off the Nets in the Nuggets, and you haven't heard a word about it.
Nope. Like it's a clear media. Everybody's saying it's a Mickey Mouse run, yet their team couldn't do it. Yeah, it's real funny to your boy. That's real. Nobody else could do it, but it's a Mickey Mouse run when we do it. All right,
bro. Minshew got snaps in back-to-back playoff games. What is the point differential? What 60 plus points?
Mm-hmm. 60,
Come
and we
on,
only allowed
man.
14 points. 14
because
points.
we have been this way all season. All season.
Yep. But they
knocked out the golden child in the first possession of the game. Couldn't keep your QB clean. Concussed your practice squad QB, and y'all now it's like, oh, we didn't have a quarterback. Bitch, why?
For a reason.
Why?
They didn't get hurt in practice.
Right. He didn't get hurt against the Cowboys. Cowboys couldn't touch him.
Nope.
He was dropping dimes to Kittle. God beater, world beaters.
Mm.
First possession of the game. Hassan said,
we're
I'll
gonna
have my snack now."
we're gonna end this insanity shit right
What, bro? You kept saying that all week. I can't wait.
bro,
I
because I
can't wait
knew it was
to this
fake.
Linsanity run.
I knew it was fake. He was never going to be able to handle the pressure of the Eagles defensive line. He never. You said it earlier in the week. The 49ers had a worse, what was it called? The worst strength of schedule than the
Yeah, they hadn't
Eagles
beat
did.
anybody.
So I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we lying about?
Why we lying? Dave, you literally listen. He said, what did Dave just say?
He said,
He said
why we lying?
he said he was G-Man Nation. Now he's Niner. He was Niners Nation. Now it's Chiefs Kingdom. Dave, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. But you know what? I respect fans like Dave who sit in their bullshit. And you know what I'm saying? I'd much rather you lie to me and be just kind of blinded by your fandom and
Right.
be stand in that Dallas fandom, bro. Stand in it. All my uncles, all of my mom's family, Dallas Cowboys fan. I ain't heard a word from them all year.
My dad, oh my God, my dad was texting me and talking all this shit, and I just kept responding. You're gonna be watching us,
bro, bro. Yo, Pete. My father-in-law, he's from Brooklyn. He's a diehard Giants fan. After we blew the doors off them in the divisional round, he goes, "Y'all got it. The best team won this time. We've been beating y'all ass all season, pops." What the fuck?
Bro, my dad. So I'm at dinner with my dad. He talking about what's your running back name? He like what's her name? I'm like, oh god, here we go. Yo, I'm like Miles Sanders. She like, yeah, her. I'm like, yo, relax.
But it's also like it's crazy because like pick your poison because Miles, after he was shaking his hips, he handed the baton to Kenny. Kenny went crazy, handed the baton to Boston. They was like, yo, Jalen, do you want a rushing touchdown too? Here, take one. Like, pick your poison.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. Kenny been playing well, man.
Yeah, Kenny been hooping.
He took a couple of check downs and he did because at first I was like, damn, we can't get any yards after catch.
Yeah, bro, they were strapping us.
Strapping, great tackling. But Kenny made Fred miss a couple times, made Greenlaw miss a couple times. He's been looking good, bro.
I even
Pause.
tweeted with every Kenny G first down, Miles Sanders contract getting lit up.
Smaller and smaller. Miles said, I'd love to be back. Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
bet. I bet, doggy.
Kenny would too.
Kenny looked good.
Yeah, he did, bro. Miles looked good too, bro. 2 touchdowns.
2 tutties. Boston looked great. Hey man, pick your poison. I think I'm confident, man. If hold Mahomes to 500 passing yards, we win the game. You know what I'm saying? Shit, didn't Tom have 500 passing yards? We still won a game.
Yeah, Foles went crazy too. The only thing with Pat is like I just don't. The Bengals showed me last night that he can be stopped.
Okay,
like he didn't score every possession, and he didn't score every possession. Well, who did they play the week before that? The week before this week, they played.
Pat?
They played. Who did they play? The first round. They played
Jaguars. No.
Was it the Jaguars?
No,
No, it
Jaguars.
wasn't. No, it wasn't Jaguars. It wasn't Jaguars. The Jaguars beat the Chargers. The Jaguars were kind of strapping him too.
Yeah.
But the ankle, but the ankle is a thing. It's a thing now, so you gotta take that into account. But like, he can be stopped. He can be held and contained. Like,
so let me ask you this, Cliff. If he isn't, and we have to go blow for blow, defense doesn't show up. Pat is God mode. Can Jalen go blow for blow, or do you stay within your game plan? RPO on the death, open up the long ball, or what was just like if the game comes down to Jalen's arm, do we win?
Yes, he showed that he can win with his arm. Well, if the game comes down to Jalen,
Miles said we losing, man.
No, bro, look, no. What's the Jalen has shown if the game comes down to Jalen Hurts, we can win that game. He's shown already that you can win a game off of just him being him. He can throw it and he can run. So if last possession Eagles had the ball, I feel confident. because he's shown it multiple times. Even that game in
Yeah.
Washington
He's
when
had
he first
poise.
showed
He's
it.
had poise in a couple of 2 minute drives. That drive against the Colts when he got the ball back, it was 10-16. I knew we were gonna win.
Right. We didn't say Jalen arm versus Mahomes arm. We never said that.
AJ,
I
don't
didn't
put
say
words
that.
in our mouth.
I didn't say
I
that.
ain't say shit.
I said if the Eagles get the ball, I did not say Jalen's arm versus Mahomes. If Mahomes beat us, he's gonna have to be yes, but he can do that. That's the thing. Like
So
Mahomes
the
can
thing is,
go get.
though, you control it, like Kyle said, control time of possession, keep Mahomes off the field. He's not going to throw the ball for 50. He's not going to have 50 pass attempts at Super Bowl. Not if we play our game.
Mm-hmm.
Teams
Time
do that because
possession,
they don't have they haven't played a solid, like in the playoffs. No team has had a solid rushing attack that will eat 8 minutes off the clock.
and no team has no quarterback has passed over 221 yards. I think that's the stat versus
Super
the
Bowls
Eagles
indoors.
defense.
Yeah, I would feel much more confident if Jalen had, because he's only connected on one long ball this postseason, and that was the opening against the Giants when he caught
To Devontae. Yeah,
Devontae.
he's over. I don't know
And
why he's
then
overthrowing AJ.
he kind of overthrew Devontae again yesterday. And Devontae lied. Shout out to him about catching that one.
Which he still should have
Um,
caught. He still should have caught.
he should have
But
caught that, hit him in the hand. You know what I'm saying? But he had a stretch, and then he missed
yeah.
AJ.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna need him to drop his nuts and calm down a little bit and do what needs to be done, because he's. I mean, the proof's in the pudding. He did it all season.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why he's missing these. I don't know if it's the shoulder
I feel
or
like he said. I feel like our offense about to be put on a show. Yeah, our offense looked unbeatable when it was warm outside.
people forget that's the best defense we are going to see.
Yeah.
The 49ers were the best defense we were going to see. We hung 31 on them. I don't care about they didn't have the QB. They couldn't stay on the field. I don't care. We put up 31. We didn't put up 21. We didn't put up 20. We didn't put up 27. We put up 31 points on the best defense in the NFL. That's the best defense we're going to see. And we did it mostly by running the ball. So imagine if we're playing a lesser defense and what we could possibly do to them. We might score 50. On you telling me two rookie cornerbacks are going to go out there and strap Devontae, AJ, Dallas, and Miles and Kenny G?
42 got ejected and came back in the shiesty. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Our O-line is Miles. Yeah. 100%. D-line too.
And our
We had the
D-line
best
is
roster. We had the best roster in the league. Outside of like the gap between Travis and 88 isn't massive, right? But I'm still taking Travis. He clears easily. But outside of that, they have a pat. We have our entire team. That matters in the Super Bowl.
It mattered with the year Tampa Bay won.
Are you concerned at all about
his best.
not having as much Super Bowl or just postseason experience as a lot of those Chief players?
No, because we have a lot of we have Super Bowl experience. We have Kelsey, Lane, Fletch, Brandon Graham. Are those the only four that was on the roster?
Lane, you named Lane.
Leah, Lane, Brandon Graham, Fletch, Kelsey. Damn, those might be the only four from the Super Bowl year.
Can we talk about too, like
Chad,
how
is it?
we retooled that offensive line quick, man? Because Brandon Brooks was one of them boys, and got hurt.
Was Maddox there?
Jake Elliott.
Yeah, Jake. That's important, bro. He's a kicker.
That is important. That's important. Yeah.
What'd you say?
No, I'm saying just giving credit to I feel like that got glossed over, right? What's the boy's name? Howie winning executive of the year. Like,
yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Like when
he
it's
really
us,
put some shit
cares,
together, bro. He put some shit together.
Lovato. What? But
oh yeah. I can't name too many.
But am I concerned? No, because like the Super Bowl is a different beast. Like it's just are you ready to play or not? At the end of the day, it's one game. Are you ready? Did you come ready or not?
Man, they're gonna get them boys right. What's your final prediction?
We win 34-20. I just think we're the better team. I think we're capable of slowing the Chiefs down. they're not even like this high powered offense. They just
No.
have Pat and Kelsey. So I think we have the ability to slow them down, and we have the ability to score.
31-14. 31-14.
Sayamalu was
I
there
forgot
for
he was there.
2017. I
I
forgot
forgot
all
he was there.
about that.
Right. So the offensive line lost Peters, added Jordan, lost Brooks, moved Samala. Oh shit, just moved.
Dave, shut the fuck up. I don't care about you. If
38-17
you had
Chiefs.
if you made it a closer prediction, I would have been like, all right, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Please don't let it be a close game. So I don't want another game like the Patriots Eagles. That shit had me stressed.
Bro. The amount of time my head was on like on the bar
I
table,
watched most of the red zone, most of the times we got to the red zone, I was watching like with one eye open.
yeah, like I was scared, bro. Remember when they tried to cheat us on the Zach Ertz touchdown
Yeah.
when he
Was it a
crossed the
cat?
plane?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah. It was clear,
and
clear
he
touchdown.
like yeah he caught it, extended it over the goal line, and then he fell and the shit fumbled. And it was like they was trying to say it was a fumble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
we need to blow them
I'm
out.
all for cheating. I think the Chiefs got a lot of help yesterday. A lot of help yesterday.
They sure did.
You didn't complete one pass on a game-sealing drive.
It's very strange.
Me thinks conspiracy.
Very strange.
We're favored now. All the money came in and flipped flipped it to what, 2? Favored
Yeah,
by 2 points.
yeah. I want to blow. I don't want to blow. I want to win by 2 scores, man.
No,
It
I want
has
to
to be
blow
like
out. I want to blow
yeah.
out. I want to blow out. I want to
Like
blow out.
you want it like third quarter. I'm celebrating like yo, we
Yeah,
fucking won the
yeah,
Super
yeah.
Bowl.
I'm blacking out bottle
I need
service.
that too.
Bro,
Yeah, I need that too.
I bought a flight to Phoenix at halftime.
Which
Like,
is lit. Yeah,
yeah, I want to blow out. It's Pat though. If Pat is God mode, this game, if Pat's not in God mode, we win comfy.
I just think we have the roster to control time of possession
Seahawks
to slow them
Broncos. Yeah, that was
down.
such a boring Super Bowl for teams or for people who aren't invested in either team. I actually had a Super Bowl party in college. I remember that game. That was out the gate. Then the Broncos which team ran it back like opening kickoff to the crib? I was like, that's just over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. I need something like that. I need it for like my sanity and for me to just go
Agenda
drink.
reasons. Like if we blow these boys out, the agenda is gonna prosper all off season. And then also just two Super Bowls in a span of 5 years with with two different quarterbacks.
The amount of shit I'm
Three
talking to
starting. Yeah, it was crazy.
the amount of shit I'm gonna talk to Dave is gonna be insane if we
Oh
win
yeah,
another one.
bro. I look, bro. My whole family, all my uncles who are almost well into their 60s, haven't seen shit for 30 years. Two Super
Mm-hmm.
Bowl appearances in 5 years, two different head coaches,
Bro.
and you have a top 10 pick that we keep forgetting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Two first round picks too.
Pat's mobility
Yeah,
will decide this game. 2 weeks is a long time. Yeah, Pat be scrambling like a crackhead sometimes. So you got a little Kyler Murray in him.
I was
If he's
scrambling. They
healthy,
not.
he'll tuck.
He's gonna have to run. Now our Achilles heel has been like mobile QEs. Okay, but
Yeah,
if his ankle is still like messed up, I don't know. I just feel like regardless, even if he was fully healthy, I feel like we just had the better team, bro. I don't know how many times I can say this, how many times I can reiterate it. I just feel like
we have
we
the
have the better team at
better
the end of the
team.
day.
They have the best quarterback, arguably of all time.
Facts. That is facts. But so did the Patriots.
Again, right?
So did the Patriots.
But and so in that game though, I don't think we had the better team. I think we were
Nope.
just that was some like touch from
Destiny. Yeah, that was
yeah,
some
that was
destiny.
some Destiny shit.
Yeah. Dave, you're not gonna be able to block me, bro. I promise you. I have your email address.
Blocking y'all going. I couldn't imagine being a Cowboys fan. Just imagine like the just disgust. Like you're just like they always let you down. Like daddy promised he's gonna pick you up from after school, and he never comes. That's crazy. You haven't seen anything in 30 years, and then you grow up thinking like, oh, maybe like I can't go live through another 30-year drought, and now you're 32 and you haven't seen shit, and your dad hasn't seen shit.
Fact, bro. Like most of Cowboys fans have not seen the Super Bowl, but try to be like,
Generational
no, no,
trauma.
no. Yeah, we're not doing that. You haven't seen anything. I have.
Yeah, we had Mills and Darby starting at corner. Shout out to Darby. You saw Mills tweet. He said he misses playing in a championship environment. Nah, partner. Stay
No,
over
no, no,
there.
absolutely not.
Fuck no.
Absolutely not. You can stay where
No.
you're at.
Keep that. His hair's still green too. He's just waiting for a call.
No.
Go ahead and dye that black, player.
In my lifetime, I thought we had about 4 Super Bowl teams. Well, how'd that turn out, buddy?
Damn. Again, right? You always think your dad's gonna pick you up. Mom, no, I don't need a ride home. My dad's coming. He ain't coming, dog. He ain't coming.
Sorry,
Four Super
man.
Bowl teams? That's crazy. And let you down 4 times.
And early too. It wasn't like I never made
Yeah.
a
So
late playoff.
it's not a long playoff route run. You know what I'm saying? Like it's done early on. That's why I couldn't fathom. Like people were like, no, I wanted to Cowboys Eagles NFC Championship. No. Because then niggas like Dave would be in here and be like, oh, at least we made it to an NFC Championship. No, I want you to suffer.
We can't give you that validation.
I don't want you to have shit.
Because if they made it to the championship game, then they would have went into the next season thinking they were good.
Yeah.
Which
will. So I understand that too. So what if we blew the doors off them in an NFC Championship game? They were like, man, we're just this close, and then maybe they bring Dak back. Maybe they don't part ways with Kellen Moore. I don't know, but it honestly doesn't matter. I think that's the one thing Stephen A. got right. Just until Jerry Jones kicks the bucket, they're cooked.
Yeah. Oh my God, if we would have won, Dave. How many times have you said that in your 27
was
years?
A fifth, we all be drunk. In 2016, I was like, no. I did think the Cowboys was like onto some shit. I was like, God damn, them niggas is nice.
We could think everything. I would
They
never
had all the pieces.
believe in the Cowboys.
They had all the pieces. It's so wild too because Zeke went from like this god to like a Mike Allstott. Like he has a short yardage specialist.
They ran him into bro. They was on the conversation. He was like, Zeke has kind of found his niche as his goal line back.
That's nasty. What? That's nasty. Well, they gave him what, 90 million? That's crazy. Yep. That's crazy. 76ers NFL. Yeah. Zeke Honda with 220K. Yeah. That's nasty.
Dave, I mean, yeah, if y'all would have made the game though, like I would have, there's steps before you have to actually think about winning. I have to make the running game. Backs.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, look. Oh, let me ask y'all this. This is a good topic of discussion. They keep talking about these teams being so appropriately built, like this Niners and the Eagles, because in the Bengals, because they have quarterbacks who are outperforming their rookie contracts. And if you don't have a Pat Mahomes or a Josh Allen, you pay them, you struggle to find margins elsewhere. Now, so my question is, if we win, we pay Jalen. We're not going to be having the guys like we're not going to be as stacked across the board, right?
Mm.
Are you okay with that?
Yes, because honestly, if we win another one, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, 2 in my lifetime.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro. Okay.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong. This is not me saying don't pay Jalen. I'm paying Jalen regardless. I think he's earned it. 16-1 as a starter. I think he's done everything he was supposed to do and more. You win this one in 2 weeks. I don't care what happens afterwards.
Yeah, no, I have 2.
You're good. I'm cool for at least another decade, 15. I'm cool. Yeah, if you win, you really don't. It don't really matter. Like I think the Rams would do it all over again. They sold their soul for that Super Bowl last year, and now look at them, trash.
But I would do it. I'd do it 10 times over. So
also, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I said it in 2017. I would give anything for an Eagles Super Bowl. We paid for it. We have paid for it. My only, I know I'm not even gonna say it.
Now say it.
I don't want this. What if this is the year every team makes the championship and loses?
Yeah, I mean. Well, we're okay because I that's never going to happen with the Sixers, right? That's never going to happen with the Sixers. Somebody has to win, and it's not going to be them. The only team poised to do it, like the Phillies outperformed. They weren't expected, right? They weren't expected to get there. Neither were we. But when you take a peek at like the paper on paper, it does make sense, like why we have succeeded the way we succeeded, and it all mattered. It was all really on the shoulders of how is Jalen Hurts going to play, because we had everything else.
Facts.
Um, so we'll see, man. I'm cool with paying him. I'm awesome. I like, but also like how he's not GM to kind of rest on his laurels either. So he gonna make some shit
Facts.
shake.
I think JM takes less money than what's expected. Is
I
that what you
wouldn't.
just touched on? Yeah, I don't think he will, but I think we'll pay him as he's supposed, like as as he should get paid. So I don't think it's going to be one of those situations. I do not have a lot of faith in the Sixers. I just said that they're back. I didn't say anything about them winning a chip.
No.
They're just
Yeah,
fun to
yeah,
watch again.
for sure. I'm
That's
having
it.
fun. I'm enjoying the ride. I'm ready to get hurt again. CP's he's tapped in right now. He's watching. He was sucking Jokic crazy. Um,
Yo, CP was yo. You definitely
crazy,
was when I was like, yeah,
crazy,
you are.
crazy. He
Yep.
texted me. He was like, "Oh damn," he said, "That's crazy." He said, "Embiid's the sixth man in the All Star game." I didn't respond. He cooked me. He cooked me. But Embiid took care of business. I
Facts.
thought that was very interesting.
All that ESPN couldn't wait to put that graphic out at halftime. Ain't see a graphic since.
I ain't heard of Pete, bro.
Nope.
All the Nuggets fans, the swiper cams of the world, they're like, well, he just got, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't his night. No, bitch. It's
Mm-hmm.
not your night when like you win a buzzer beater. It's never your night or your season when you give
Mm-hmm.
it 50 points to the guy who's you're supposed to be better than.
I want him to get 50 and 20
Me
so
too.
bad.
Me
That
too.
stat
Me
line
too.
would have looked
You can't
crazy
deny
on
that.
him,
You
yo.
can't deny that. You can't deny that stat line. Also, too, Hakeem Olajuwon. Why'd you have to come out and say Jokic was better?
Weird, yo. Just people have like
Weird,
this
bro.
vendetta against like because he's rivaling being better than all of them.
Yeah, he's better. Like, let's not get
Yeah,
that away.
he's
And
like
I caught hell for that too. I was like, yo, if Embiid retire, I think I said like maybe 2 years ago, if Embiid retires as is, bro, he's going to the Hall of Fame without a ring. He's that talented without a ring. He's better than all the greats, except maybe Shaq and Wilt.
wait, what did you just say?
If Embiid retired tomorrow, he's going to the Hall of Fame.
I don't think so. He doesn't
He on
have
crack.
any. He doesn't have any accolades
He
except for
led
All
the
Star
league in
games.
scoring. He's going to lead the league in scoring this season. Skill wise, you can't. I
No,
think he's
skill
far
wise,
and
like
away.
yeah, skill wise, he's. I just don't. I've thought about this a lot. Like if he did retire, like would he be in the Hall of Fame? He's kind of rivaling a
If Westbrook gets in, Embiid absolutely gets in.
Westbrook has records that are broken though. Like he's a
So's
top
Embiid.
75 player of all time.
So's Embiid. He's
What
what
record?
something about big men doing. He's accomplished a lot of things that big men haven't accomplished.
Real records,
Are any of
not the
those
shit
records
that you
real?
have to go find.
Oscar Robinson, I'll give him that one. But like the triple double record, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I mean, Ben Simmons was
but
falling backwards into triple double. So like, what are we
I don't
doing? You
know.
know,
I just don't think he has like the the accolades for. I just feel like he's like a Tracy McGrady career, kind of, sort of. If I
Tracy's a
want to
Hall of
like,
Famer.
you think Tracy's a Hall of Famer?
Oh, for sure.
I don't
30
think he
points in
is.
13 seconds, Hall of Fame him for sure. That was one of the craziest things I ever seen.
The one,
And B got
the
to play
one
at a
thing.
and B got played play a bit longer at a high level. Beloved, he ain't got much longer.
I just, yeah, I know. I just think he needs one. He needs one thing to solidify it, like
I think it might come this
him.
season. I think it might come this season. Just when like we're all like we were ready to like kind of write him off and be like, this is who he is. I think it might come this season. I think that him being snubbed from the All-Star game,
Mm-hmm.
him or All-Star starter, him not getting any respect, leading the league in points and having to come drop off Jokic and remind niggas. I think this season he might have a little. And I think too, man, like we normalize what he does. Like to ice the game, he's 7'2", 800 pounds, and he's patting the rock like Kobe. And his a step back like Tatum over the
Mm-hmm.
back-to-back MVP. Like we can't normalize that kind of stuff. I think that's what I think he's just a unique talent, and we've seen it for so long without kind of any real results because
Mm-hmm.
he
He's
was
kind of like,
relying on his what second best player, second highest paid player,
mm-hmm.
and Ben Simmons, who isn't even scoring points these days. I think that also hamstrung him a little bit too.
Facts. So I don't know. I just hope. I think this is the season, which is crazy. that he actually does win the MVP. If the Sixers stay top 2, 3 seed,
Hmm.
the the display he just put on against Jokic, just that he should this week be firmly in the number one as MVP if he
I need that
continues.
for the rest of the season. I need that all
Yep,
season.
if he continues to lead the league in scoring, it'll be crazy if we have an MVP that did not start the All Star game. That would be that would
It's
be
crazy that you
insane,
lead the
bro.
league in scoring and you don't start the All-Star game.
Hmm.
The
That would
All-Star
be
game is
insane.
about points. It's about the showmanship of the game, and he leads the league in the most showmanship part of the game.
Hmm. The way they guard him, the Harden can jumper going to be their whole. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
The B picking the Harden and B picking rolls, it's going to be there. They just need to get out. They just need to have playoff success, bro. That's literally all they need. If they can stay a top 2, 3 seed in the East, I think he wins the
Are,
MVP, and they have a chance to get out the second round.
are you ready to give Doc any credit?
No,
Same.
I would
Just
never
want to
be ready to do that.
make sure we were aligned.
We have been a well
Uh,
coached team. I would not say it's because of Doc Rivers.
Perkins said, what the fuck did Kendrick Perkins say? Something about like, don't look down. Doc is coaching them boys up. Oh, pump your brakes, doggy.
that's where
No.
I'm off the train. No,
Yeah,
sir.
they've been playing well, but it ain't got to do with Doc.
Yeah,
No, stop that. Um, all right.
he made that adjustment of PJ on the Jokic. I don't fully believe it was
Yeah,
him.
yeah, it may be, but like Doc is gonna Doc. Does Maxi start again this year? I don't think so.
Nope, he will
I don't
not.
think so. And it's
He's
working
playing
though.
too well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's working. Him being the number one option against second units and him what his I'd love to look at his usage during that 8-minute stretch of time that he plays without Embiid. Not probably not 8 minutes, but like I think Harden comes in after about 5 or 6 minutes and Embiid comes back
Hmm.
in. I'd love to see his usage because Maxi is like not passing the rock at all when
No,
we're on the pine.
you
And
don't
I
want him
love it.
to.
I love it. Yeah. Yeah.
Been
Maxi bench
saying
thing
it.
is working.
I told people that it wasn't the D, that shit was fake. Him going to the bench for defense, that was dumb. That was never gonna.
No,
Basketball doesn't work that way.
no. PJ Garden, Jokic was funny as shit. But also like it made sense why they made that adjustment or
Mm-hmm.
whoever made that suggestion. He's a pass first MVP. So he's going to try to create off ball. So yeah, so why
Mm-hmm.
not stick Embiid in the paint and not letting him create, not let him
Mm-hmm.
force him to hit those sky hooks. He's not a high volume scorer. Um, so I thought it was a good move. But it being PJ makes it all that much funnier.
So the PJ thing, right?
Oh, he
So
tweeted that? Keep the same
no,
energy?
no, 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 no. He didn't tweet. He didn't tweet. He put it on Instagram. I was going to ask you about that. He put it on Instagram and said "boo" with like exclamation points and a question mark, and then he said keep that same energy. Okay,
Who was that toward?
us like fans. Okay,
Negro, please.
like keep the same energy. I will. Your camera froze. Well, look at me carrying the show. But yeah, like bro, I don't understand like what is wrong with players. If we don't boo you if you're playing well. Like that never happens. But fans were rightfully booing him in that first half. Like he has not been good. I don't care what anybody. He has not been good. He has not been worth his contract. And like he miss a like a oh my god, what do they call it? Did he miss a not transition? What is the word for it? A momentum swinging layup? Like he was wide open. Like bro, come on, you know. And when he catches the ball, he doesn't even look to shoot. But hold on. Oh damn, Darien lost power. That's crazy. I wonder if it's still recording. Oh well, and I'm still here. Yeah. But yeah, bro, we're never gonna boo you if you're playing bad. Like if you're playing bad, you're gonna get booed. I don't understand why players can't understand that. Like we're not booing you for no reason. Like, we're not booing you because you're out here hooping. You suck. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to. So Darian said he lost power. So I'm trying to figure this out. Um, damn, I don't even think you can. I can stop it from my end. That's crazy. But yeah, bro. As far as PJ, whatever, bro. I'm gonna boo you as long as I need to. I don't care because it just play better. That's really it. You don't even look at the rim when you catch the ball. I don't. There he is. I was carrying the pod per usual. Sharm built the play in Philly. Didn't think PJ would be Sharma. So yeah, PJ, he's weird, bro. I don't like. I don't get it. Like I guess he'll end up coming around. He'll understand it. Players should be harder on themselves than we are on them. That's the crazy part. Like I shouldn't be the one to be yelling at you for you to want to be better. Like I shouldn't matter. Yes, Tobias has been hooping this entire season. I have nothing bad to say about Tobias. He was asked the first half. He hooped in the second half. I have nothing bad to say. It's very simple. I don't understand why players can't like understand that, and they think like it's a personal attack on them. No, we just want to see y'all do better. How do we want more for y'all than y'all want for yourself? I don't understand shit like that.
Did Cliff carry while I was gone?
Well, I always carry, so.
How did he do? Could he be the face of the pod? Tobias takes it on the chin. Pause.
Tobias takes it on the chin. Yep. Yeah, whoa, that was crazy.
That was wild, Chad.
That was crazy.
I don't know what just happened. I don't know why I should just drop. My bad, y'all.
Pay your light bill, man.
I'm trying. You coming to Phoenix?
I'm trying. Don't do that. Bitch.
Look, if you come to Phoenix, we could do a live pod.
Every time we try to do a live pod, it never works.
That's a fact. We'd be too drunk.
We'd
be cooked. But look, anything? CP just texted me. He said, "Cliff, you were very uninspiring in your solo act."
CP didn't say that. Show it.
I swear to God.
Show it.
I don't know why he's not in the chat. Just say it. Hop out the shadows. I swear to God, he says Cliff was uninspiring in his solo act. I carry, but we all know that.
No. I just gave the most energy on this pod that we've had. Show it.
You think I'm lying? I swear.
Yes.
Want me to send a screenshot to you or put it in the chat?
I sure do.
Show the whole stream?
No. Show it.
All right.
It's taking a while. You said he texted you. You can't just show your phone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. I was trying to spare you.
What was the other option? I don't.
Look.
Don't text yourself either.
I swear. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see that? No?
Mm-mm.
Hold on.
Blurry. Seems like it. There's very, very Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, matter of fact, hold on. Mm-hmm. I can share my screen.
Whatever. Stars were in a box with me and KRD. Yeah, they was. Hard jumping on B was funny as hell. Yep. Hey, man. There we go.
Can you see that?
I texted him there. Did he text me?
Cliff was uninspiring.
I did. Yo, CP.
Why y'all think I'm lying, yo?
CP, that's crazy, bro. I thought we was closer than that.
Cliff was uninspiring.
I thought we were better than that, CP. You could have just said it in the chat. First of all.
He's looking in the shadows.
I was trying to figure out what was going on with Darien recording stuff. All right,
it's cool,
and
man.
I couldn't sign off, so
it's
I didn't
cool.
know first of all, I gave some very great facts.
It's cool.
CP's the only one that said it, so I just
we're gonna crowd fund. See if we can get Cliff to Phoenix. But other than that, man, we miss anything? I mean, we packed the fuck up out of the Niners, man. That was impressive. I think we gonna put some pause on Pat. Yeah, bro. I'm predicting.
Thanks, Barton. Thank you.
Glaze.
Also, face it above.
Glaze. Cliff was great solo. Great. He's probably okay.
Probably amazing.
He's probably okay. I'm predicting 27-17.
I'm sticking with 34-20.
I said 31-10 for the Niners, but couldn't even do that. We should have blanked him.
Facts.
Uninspiring. Damn, that's crazy. But yeah, boys. we'll be back next. Yeah, we'll be back next Monday. And then we'll see if we can get Cliff to Phoenix for a live pod.
Everybody donate $20 in the chat.
Just $1.
That's it.
$1 from every follower. That'll do
every
it.
Follower. Yeah, oh yeah.
Start going for me.
Yeah, facts. We can do that. Actually, CP, you got it.
CP does have it. But look, man, signing off. The face of the podcast. I'm the strongest, the tallest, best
I think
looking.
we proved that I was the face today.
No.
Okay, no, you was going for a solid 5 minutes.
2 minutes max. 2 minutes max.
Solid 5 minutes. And I kept the pod like you weren't even here.
All right, guys. We'll see you on the other side. Peace out. I gotta get back to work.